So what would you get if you rubbed ketchup in your eyes? Hindsight. Hindsight. Hindsight.
Perfect.
Now this might just be the best bang for your buck slide out there, and there's a lot of reasons why. On today's episodes, we are reviewing the Nike Victori 1. Now if you've been watching my channel long enough, you know how much I love Nike slides. I love the look of them, I love how much variety there are too in terms of colorways, and most importantly, I love the price. You can literally get about 3 pairs of this slide for 1 pair of Yeezy slides, and yes, I know it's quality over quantity, but in all fairness, I don't think this is far behind. You could technically call this the successor to the Nike Benassi slides, and those were my go-tos for years. I only upgraded over the past year or so to the Nike Asunas, and although I love them and they're very comfortable even for the price, it's not the best all-rounder, and I might actually do a top 5 slides video, so keep an eye out for that. But this video of course is focusing on the Nike Victori 1, and I've got to say broskies, I was so surprised by this. Now yes, this particular colorway does retail at £28 and I will leave some purchase links down below. But there are tons of different colorways out there for near enough half the price. But like I said, I will leave some purchase links down below to this colorway and some others. So before we go on any further about how much I like this slide, let's start off with the box. Now although this is technically a standard Nike box by Nike in that red and white, it is pretty much halved. Now I have received this exact same box before with the Nike Benassi, so I wasn't really that surprised. But although there's nothing really special with the box here, the product sticker itself does read Nike Victori 1 slides, and the official colorway is black, university red and black. Now Nike in Greek mythology is actually the goddess of victory, so it's kind of a callback with this slide to their actual name. This colorway though is such a classic and iconic colorway. The black and red, you can't really go wrong. I mean the Jordan brand and of course Chicago Bulls really took it to the next level, so it's kind of an iconic colorway. And yeah, there were tons of different colorways that were a lot cheaper, but I just thought I had to have these. But anyways broskies, enough of that waffle. Of course, if you're thinking about getting these, you're thinking about the sizing. Now I did read up on some retailers' reviews and it said these did come up a little bit tight. So I actually went true to size in my UK 9 and I did get a UK 10 as well. Just so I could compare the two, but going true to size was always best. Although the bridge of the slide is a little bit tight, they always break in over time, so I'm not too worried about it. But the UK 10 just fit a little too loose for my liking. So short story long, going true to size is best. Now Nike have actually switched it up here a little compared to say a Nike Benassi slide. So I think it's time we take an up close and personal look to see what's what. Now although Nike have approached this slide with something very similar to what we're used to, they are also claiming they have switched things up here. Yes, the bridge in itself is pretty standard, but the bend is a lot more comfier than it used to be. There's a lot more padding and it is a lot more arched compared to some other slides from them. It may be one of those things you won't even notice, but when you've worn the Benassis for quite some time like I have, you would defo know the difference. But anyway, Nike do claim this does have a molded foot bend, so it does keep your foot nice and intact. With some brands and some other slides, your feet might always slip out, and that's happened quite a few times with me. But the way I feel this insole, if you want to call it that, is shaped, I don't think you'll have that problem. It's got a nice lip to the back of the slide, so it keeps your foot nice and intact. Now one of the things I did notice straight away is the foam is way thicker than some other comparisons. The Benassis for example, they didn't have that much comfort, but they were just such an easy wear. I guess you could call it the midsole, but this has so much cushioning to it. And to be fair though, that is one of the selling points that Nike are claiming. Now of course we've got those lines across the slide to keep more traction inside the slide itself. And then we've got the Nike swoosh towards the back. Of course, on top of the bridge itself though, we do have the iconic Nike and swoosh logo. And that red and black just hits differently. Now the only other real thing to mention is of course the outsole, and there is a lot more traction to it. Towards the perimeter of the outsole we do have that waffle design that Nike are known for. And then towards the middle at the back we do have that Nike swoosh and those horizontal lines to add to the traction. It's very similar to what we have on the insole, but overall a very basic design, but it works well. Right broskies, what are we thinking? Are these worth that £28 retail? And most importantly, are these a buy or a buy? Now the whole slides, slippers, flip-flops, foam runners, Crocs, Yeezy slides, I don't know, whatever else is out there. It is such a saturated market. I've literally lost count to the amount of things that are catering to near enough the same thing. I mean, yes, the Yeezy slide for me is the most comfortable, but at the price point it's coming at, I don't think it's worth that money. And yes, I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I do have a pair, but there is a lot better out there for half the price. Of course, it's always going to be hyped because of the whole Yeezy brand and that sort of thing. But in all honesty, I'd rather have these. I mean, they're half the price and the comfort isn't that far off. And in my humble opinion, I love the look of these compared to the Yeezy slides. And to add to that as well, I feel like these are a lot more versatile. I mean, you can wear them around the pool, you can wear them to the beach, you can even wear them at home or even in the shower, whatever tickles your pickle. But not only that, comparing it to the likes of the Nike Benassi, which I did really love. And I've still got a couple of pairs around the house, but I've kind of worn them in too much. I think I took one pair to Greece and now like the toes are like hanging off the front, so I can't really wear them comfortably. But whatever that slide did do, this does so much better. And it's all about the price point for me. For what you're getting for the money, it is a no-brainer. Yes, technically the Yeezy slides might be in a top tier category in terms of slides, but like I said, for the money, is it really worth that price? I don't really think so. But this pair though, I have no complaints for what it is, and of course you can get these on sale as well. I've seen some pairs go for like £15 and that's cheaper than Asda. So broskies, I say all of that to say, I'm going to give these an absolute buy. But comment down below and let me know what you think. Are you a fan of the Nike Victory 1 slides, or do you have something else? Leave it all down below and I will pin the best comment. Anyways, my broskies, thank you for watching, thank you for supporting. Don't forget to hit me up on the IG as well because I'm most active over there. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. And until the next episode, take care.